Hey, podcast listener, are you a hacker, techie, nerd, investor, founder, or ever wanted to get into this world? Join TechCrunch for its annual Disrupt conference in San Francisco, featuring the luminaries who aren't only making the rules in technology, but changing the game. Get a first look at startups disrupting machine learning, mobility, healthcare, robotics, and more, and hear from the world's leading investors and innovators. Visit TechCrunch.com and use promo code SPREAKER. That's SPREAKER for an exclusive discount.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1202. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Welcome to another episode, 1202. And this one is focused in on IT workers. And I think it will apply to those in other fields as well. But to me, when I recorded this, it was very clear it was a mistake that IT professionals make. Hope you find this helpful. Hope you give it a great review. And have I mentioned my classes on Skillshare recently? Don't think so. So I hope you come over to Skillshare using the link below. And I'll just say that if you subscribe to Skillshare, if you become a member using that link, you'll get 2 months for free instead of just one. Not only that, you'll get access to thousands of classes that have been created. Not just mine, but thousands of classes that are created about a whole host of different things. And with that, let's get going. And I want to talk with you today about one of the mistakes I see a lot of IT professionals make in their resume. The mistake I'm going to highlight today is you spend a lot of time on the wrong part of your story. Now, let me be clearer about that. What's the wrong part of the story? Now, you have to include role and responsibilities and technology utilized. Everyone does that. Everyone knows that. After all, your resume, your LinkedIn profile are going to be keyword searches for the technology, and if you're in applications, it's going to be the business function that you worked with. But your resume and LinkedIn profile take no time to really talk about what you actually accomplished doing what you're doing. So the easiest way is to talk metrics with people. Money saved, money earned. The application you worked on, what your part of it did, how much did it help your firm earn? How much did it help your firm save? By just talking about role and responsibilities, technology utilized, you're missing the big part of this, which is what I call the A word, and that's accomplishments. You need to always bring accomplishments into your story, so that this way people have a perspective. So, for example, you work. I'm going to deal with the worst case situation where it's difficult to measure what the accomplishment was of the system that you worked on. So you talk about how your work was, let's say, 8% better than comparable individuals. You generated 8% more code. You saved 17% time over previous projects that the firm did and you talk about how you did this. Everything is designed to bring it to a metrics that gives people a perspective. So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, here are a few ways that I can help you. First of all, you can hire me to coach you throughout your job search in every way imaginable. That includes a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation and or networking, answering your questions about your job search, giving you advice about a decision you have to make once you have the offer. We can work in 30-minute or 1-hour increments throughout your search. And the easiest way to talk with me about it is by connecting with me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show. I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll do a free discovery conversation with one another. If you're not interested in coaching and you just have a few questions, the easiest way to do it is by reaching out to me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I. Or if you don't have an iOS device, if you're an Android user or you just want to call me on the phone, do it through prestoexperts.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. For those of you who've been listening to the show, you know that I always talk about jobsearchcoachinghq.com. And recently, we've been changing the focus of the site to really emphasize interviewing and answering tough interview questions. If you join, you'll have access to curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's designed to help you find work more quickly, as well as videos and podcasts and other information. Again, an emphasis on interviewing and answering tough interview questions. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and get 2 months for free instead of the 1 month that the site offers. And the last thing I want to mention to you is schedule me for lunch. I do it at 12:30 most days, and for now I'm making myself available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 12:30 Eastern Time. We'll meet over Zoom and be able to see one another. You bring something to eat, or if it's early for you, very simply bring some coffee with you. We'll sit and talk for 45 minutes. I'll answer your questions. That's less for $175. That's less than what I charge for comparable time for my coaching. So again, reach out to me through LinkedIn and we'll schedule a time for lunch. Have a great day. Take care.
You sit at a desk. They sit at a desk. You have sales reports. They have book reports. You need supplies. They need supplies. Business is a lot like school. That's why your small business should take advantage of back-to-school deals at Staples. Now, Staples 1-inch 3-ring binders are $1.92. 1-subject notebooks are just 25 cents, and 2-pocket poly folders are just 35 cents each. Make back-to-school your business at Staples.
In-store only while supplies last. Offer ends 9/1/18, limit 30.
Hey, podcast listener. Are you a hacker, techie, nerd, investor, founder, or ever wanted to get into this world? Join TechCrunch for its annual Disrupt conference in San Francisco, featuring the luminaries who aren't only making the rules in technology, but changing the game. Get a first look at startups disrupting machine learning, mobility, healthcare, robotics, and more, and hear from the world's leading investors and innovators. Visit TechCrunch.com and use promo code SPREAKER. That's SPREAKER for an exclusive discount.